Hi explorers, and welcome back to the channel. Bacon Explorer NZ here. I've brought you here to a very awesome old gold mining town again, and this facility I'm at was actually a school for teaching people to swim, also a public pool for the area. It's now just used, being it's not a bigger town. It's up on the plateau up above the wild west coast. And I won't give out that much information, but a lot of you might know. I have come to check it out to have a bit of a look if it's worthwhile as a ghost town, but it's probably too much of it gone and too much of it lived in to be classed as that. But it's most certainly worth a bit of a look. So I'll turn you around, we'll have a bit of a look at this old swimming pool here where they taught people to swim. It was a swimming school, as I said, and also a public swimming pool for the area. There's a few other things we'll check out in the area as well while we're here. Let's get to it and have a look. Cheers everyone. So we have here a swimming pool. It is one of the deepest I've ever seen at this end here. It'd most certainly be diving deep at this end. It would definitely be over my head. I can tell the bottom of it down here is all broken. I can see bricks and stuff on the bottom. It's rather green. I definitely wouldn't be going for a swim. Look at this old decayed flutterboard here. That would have used to teach people to paddle and swim with a flutterboard like they did in the day. There's also a tennis court here and stuff like that too. And the building is the most leaned over building I've ever seen. And they would have used this for some sort of training. I'm not sure what at this stage. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but there's just huge, massive midges right there. Everywhere. Just crazy. Oh, get away. It's going to go in my throat. Bit of a New Zealand glue swash. You don't want to walk into one of these. I do often. They're everywhere. So here was the building where they taught to do swimming. Now I'm not sure if you can see that. That is on a lean. Probably 15 to 20 degree lean. If you were to put a level on that, it would probably be about 400 to 500 millimeters out of plumb. And with that so close to fall over, I probably wouldn't recommend going in there. I could probably push it and it would fall over. We've got couches and stuff in there. The whole building is just on a major lean. It definitely would be a safety issue. I just really can't stress to you how much of a lean it's on the camera, because it just doesn't show. But that is just crazy on a lean. It's not safe. Generally I go into most buildings, it's not nothing in there to explore anyway. But this pool is pretty cool. I really wanted to come and see this place. It was just so picturesque. It looked fantastic. Right, so over here they've got a bit of a paddling pool here where they want to taught youngsters to swim, and for some unknown reason they've concreted a gumboot into the concrete. Yes, it's in there. At a guess, usually the workers walk around in gumboots to concrete, and you know, they step out near the edge. He may have lost his gumboot, thought it was funny to leave it there. That's inside the classroom, or the pool room for teaching to swim. And then we have here a tennis court. And back in that direction there's, looks like I'm not sure, no, that's just a power cable. I thought it might be at the top of another fencing like the fencing here. There's two lines. What is this? It's pretty cool. This is was a huge gold mining town back in the day. In memory of, I really can't read that, Bald Man is the best I can make that out to be. And there's some sort of plaque here. Right, so that is the cool schoolroom, and I discovered over here in this direction some sort of workings from one of the gold mines, or it may have been coal mines. I think they might have done a bit of both up in the area where I am. Few of you will know, some of you don't. If you ever want to know the information on the places I go to, I like the element of surprise. So I go there and I have a look at the research and find out about afterwards, and I always add it into the video descriptions. So if you look in the video descriptions, you'll find all the information. So this had huge bolts on the top, concrete, some holes there, almost looked like the remains of a bathhouse, but I'm unsure. There is a bathhouse here that we will check out as well. But this looks, I don't know what the structure is. It's got a big metal, I don't know what that is. It's arm sticking out with a big threaded bolt on there. Looks like it was moving. You could adjust something in and out by turning the thread. A hole there, whether or not that's for some, and over there, not sure again what that's for. We look like we've got a turntable here for turning a cart. And then in here, a barrel and some old carts. We've got a barrel here. Looks like it's got hangers on each end that hang off. They had a lot of overhead cable work that suspended carts to carry them. And there's another one over here. And we're not far from a bathhouse. And there's actually another one back in here, and another two back in here. Rusty old carts. I'll probably jump in my car and head down the road and have a look at the bathhouse for this town. It looks pretty cool. There's some railway tracks here. My shoes are so useless, I can feel that a gorse thistle's gone through the bottom of it into my foot. And look at this big rigging hook here, like a massive D shackle. Is absolutely huge for connecting. I'd say they had some pulley system to pull stuff up to here, and there's also another one on the other side over here, or either side. So they pull something up, and there's a big arm here and some sort of turntable. So I'd say that there was tracks going this way, which is thick gorse. Now you can see the cutting of where it would have been straight through to one of the mines. There's plenty of mines up in this area, not really accessible to the public, but I'll still have a drive by and see what we can see. So we'll head out of here and head to the bathhouse for this location, just up the road. It's public and quite a lot of people look at it, so we may find that could be other people there. So we'll jump in the car and head there and have a bit of a look. See you there. Oh, this is even cooler than I expected. This is the actual old, where we were a moment ago, the turntable. I followed it on the map. It heads off through the bush, through a tunnel which is now closed in. This was an old train tunnel here. It's fully filled in with dirt and stuff now. And this train tunnel here, with the trams, comes through. Man, the ground's soft here. Fully caved in now these days. Even if I want to walk there to look up there. Nothing up there. Nothing at all. Wow, it was an old train tunnel. Now, I've only seen this on Google Maps and stuff like that. The images didn't look exciting. When I drove up to it, it looked really cool. This bath site. So, and on the way up to this bath site, there's a couple of old looking houses that possibly might be either not lived in or abandoned or something. So we'll check those out, even if we just show you a picture from the outside. But here's a bathhouse emerging here through the trees. It is one of them. Oh, and there's a bit of a dam here. Wow. Oh, that is cool. I should have had my hands-free camera for walking along here. I can walk along there all day long. I can't balance with my arms holding this camera. It's quite a heavy one that's attached to my light. Wow, these bathhouses, pretty cool. They're a lot more than what I was expecting. Wow. Look at this, the remains of early gold mining. Probably coal mining. I'll have to check that up. You can read the video descriptions. So, individual shower. Look, they've got little pegs for hanging your towels up. And they'd all work in the mine, probably more likely a coal mine, because they get so mucky with coal. They'd all have a communal bath here together. All the workers, this would be full of people, all showering in here. And that would have been the boiler there. That would have been steam powered to heat all the water. As you saw, there's a dam. You can hear some water sounds. So it would have been natural fed into here. And would have definitely probably been a coal mine. They would have run this on coal to heat all the water for everyone to shower. They probably would have come here for not just a shower, but for a hot cup of tea or coffee as well. And the mine wouldn't have been too far from here. I don't know what the access to the mine is like. Wow. So this dam here probably held all the water in there. It probably would have been contaminated back in the day from all the mining, and they would have actually dammed all the water in there for a bit of a reservoir for sluicing what their finds were. Again, I'm not sure whether it was coal or gold. There is a combination of coal and gold mines everywhere along the west coast, and there's a lot of abandoned houses, but there's actually more of these gold mines and stuff around. That while I'm checking out the abandoned, I just want to come along and have a look at all this cool stuff. Just for myself, because I love history, and to show all the viewers. Now that's pretty cool. That's like a big pump there by the look of it. That was would have run off some sort of conrod system, probably off of like a water wheel to a drive shaft to that, and it wouldn't have been here. Probably would have been up on the roof, and you can see the roof is gone. There's some further structures up here, and I saw a staircase, and it's got a sign explaining that's bust in half. Either someone swinging off it or just old age. We can go with the old age factor. Right, that's pretty cool. There's some further stairs here too. So this would, I don't know what this room would have been. This may even been part of their lunchrooms and stuff is, you know, like I said, they usually have a lunchroom at a bathhouse. Bathhouse just down here. You can see they would have had a fireplace there. That's pretty cool, old structure of some building. Hopefully I can find research on this place. It's very hard to find research on places. Alright, let's boost up these next stairs and have a look. Oh, maybe I don't want to boost up the stairs, that's a long way. Whew. Where are we going? Oh, another structure here. Oh, it's a bit tiring running up the stairs. Oh, especially when I don't know what's up here. Really cool waterfall. Goes down into that dam reservoir. Right, another 500 metres on. Still puffing. The concrete aggregate pathway ends here. Alright, I see something cool here. The mine. Wow. It's all caved in. Tracks. There would be an incline down. It's become a waterfall now. Look at those original train tracks. Wow. The old beam here. Oh. Yeah, that's what I grabbed that in the boat. Is there anything worth seeing up here? Whoa. Nah, waste of time, is it? Wow. Oh wow, okay. Here's a bit more to see. That's where that other pathway went. Up above the tunnel here. Where does this go? Seems relatively walked. How far are we going to go? We might end up walking in the middle of nowhere for nothing. Oh, I was meant to change my shoes, but I didn't expect this. I've got my slippery driving shoes on. I don't believe it goes up to a mine. Look at the view. It's a beautiful, rugged west coast. Oh. Don't know if I'll be chasing a dead end or not. Running up this terrain in my slippery shoes. And I don't know if the mine's boarded up, if it's accessible, if it's anything like the two tunnels we saw. It's caved in. So, we'll head back down. Right, so we're back at that crossroads where that concrete path ended. We came up and we went that way into that cool cave area with the tracks. I don't know if there's anything this way. We'll just camera and have a look. Don't think we're going anywhere. Look at the colour of the ground. Looks like coal. So it's still coal everywhere. I can see the old cables from the overhead cable system that would have pulled the carts up and down, that's dropped off the pole area. And again, it's worth looking down here. I can see some boiler systems. We can see some remains of some tracks here. There, and jump. There. Sorry, I don't know why I said jump. Yeah, that would have been the cable systems. That would have been for overhead cables to pull carts up and down through the tunnel system, down that incline, and past that bathhouse and through to where we were before. So some quite well preserved boiler systems here. Bit of rust in them. You got to remember, these are over 100 years old. So I mean, and they've been out here in the open, in the weather, and the sea air too. They're still pretty solid. That one's almost rusted through, but I mean, that's solid as. If you knock too hard, you'll hurt your hand. It's definitely worth coming down the right end for a look, and we'll head back up and back down. Oh, I almost forgot. Jump! Too easy. Well, explorers, this place is really cool. It's not an abandoned place. Well, it kind of is actually, because it's an abandoned coal and, or gold mining site, or probably a bit of both. That's now open to the public, so it's not abandoned and locked up. It's abandoned and open as a historic site, but well preserved as well. So hopefully we can find some more to look at. I saw a couple of rundown beautiful old houses. We can either capture a bit of b-roll or just have a little bit of a look. And they're definitely empty, very old. Would be original houses from back when they actually did mining here. Looked like an late 1800s Victorian cottage. So even if it's just a drive-by, we'll have a look at that and see. But the road I drove down to get here doesn't end right away, so we'll drive down there, see if there's anything down that end, if there's any mines. And if you don't see footage coming up next from there, then you know there's nothing there, and we'll be at the Victorian little cottage. It looked like a little one-bedroom little shack. It looked really cool. So we'll go and check it out, and you'll see where we get to next. Cheers. Check out this rusty old bridge. Oh, should we cross it? Yeah, let's cross it. Balance on one foot, walk across. Oh, there's some more remains here. Right, so I'm not going to get out of the car for this one, but this is what's at the end of that road. We're just going to drive through. Some sort of remains here. You can actually drive around and turn around and go back out the way you came. It's pretty cool. So that's the end of that road. Right, so here's the cute little cottage. It's very cute, very cool. This looks like their old driveway here. It might have been the remains to another house. Let's have a look down this little driveway here. Probably the remains. My goodness, I didn't expect to see that here. An intact one. Wow. Right, so I don't know what the story is of this house, if it's lived in or what the story is. If it is, they don't have a car. Know nothing about it. So we'll approach with caution. Next thing we can do is knock on the door. Rightio folks, it did have an open door after all. Here's the garage. Wow. The old toilet. I'm just going to take it easy because I don't know how rotten floors are. I mean, the ceiling's gone. Wow. Really cool. It's a real time capsule. A real time capsule. Such a cool fireplace. Look at the high ceilings in that chandelier. Wow. Truly is amazing. That's so cool. It's just a basic home. Kitchen over here. Wow. Look at that cool door. That's so cool, the coloured glass. There's no water connected. I don't know how long this place is would have been empty. Alright, carrying on. Well, that was cool and that was a real surprise. Went to look at one house and found another. If you know where this is, don't come and disrespect it or do any vandalism. That is a beautifully preserved time capsule. Here's that first one. It's very cool inside. There's no way in, so we won't go in, and it's got signs saying danger floor, so the floor's given out. Well, it's a beautiful day here on the west coast, ladies and gentlemen, but I think I'm going to end this video for this video because it's just going to get too long, and anything else I find will be the next video. So until next time, guys, we will catch you later, ladies and gentlemen. And please remember, please like and subscribe to the video, push the bell notification button, and please remember to comment down below. We'll catch you on the next explore. Forsaken Explorer, over and out.
You got this shit knocking.